Hi, my name is Sarah Bryant, and I'll be discussing our final workplace communication project. For my project, I focused on the University at Pittsburgh Medical Center, or UPMC. UPMC operates around 40 hospitals and around 800 outpatient sites to Western and Central Pennsylvania, Maryland, New York, and a few global locations. UPMC is a nonprofit healthcare provider and insurer based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and is one of the largest non-governmental employers in Pennsylvania with over 95,000 employees. It was founded by a wife of a Presbyterian minister, and its name UPMC originated in 1990, and then they continued to merge with community and specialty hospitals. From its founding in 1893, UPMC mostly impacts health services in western Pennsylvania, and specifically Allegheny County, where UPMC maintained about 60% of the market share in 2022. Within UPMC itself, it has strategic objectives that focus on foundational pillars. These foundational pillars are known as people, service, quality, finance, and growth. Specific to the people pillar, UPMC claims to have invested over $300 million in support of its workforce throughout 2022. Specifically, these funds went into the development of programs to focus on retention, recruitment, and building a workforce pipeline, with programs like the My Nursing Career Platform. Yet, despite all these claims, UPMC's 2022 turnover rate averaged 19% overall and more than 30% within the first year of the hospital division. As a result, my workplace communication project focuses on this strategic pillar of people. More specifically, the My Nursing Career Platform focuses on the Nursing Clinical Ladder program. My project focuses on revising this clinical ladder program. Clinical ladder programs were developed in the 1970s with Patricia Benner's novice to expert framework to address the nursing shortage at that time. The idea was to focus on retaining and recognizing talented nurses through the stages of novice, beginner, competent, proficient, advanced, and expert. UPMC's ladder has 7 levels regarding title designation. At UPMC, progression to a senior professional staff nurse includes 2 years of experience as well as 2 contributions or 1 certification and 1 contribution. The requirement of contributions and certifications often presents nurses with administrative challenges related to their career progression. Considering research shows that monetary reward is the driving factor for the pursuit of clinical nursing career ladders, I would argue that the administrative burden needs lessons to encourage nurses to stay and progress within UPMC. So with its current high turnover rate, it appears that the clinical ladder in its current state is actually a detriment to retention within UPMC. As a result, my project focused on these deliverables: a redesigned clinical career ladder overview, redesigned contributions and projects overview, and an email campaign. Within the redesigned overview, as we can see on the screen, the design is to effectively communicate the most significant information in a simplified format so that nurses are first even intrigued to pursue the career ladder. Previous communication from UPMC crowded this overview with other talking points and mixed requirements. There has also been the addition of a column relating UPMC titles to Benner's novice to expert framework. As we can see on the example, a staff nurse is a novice, where a senior clinician or AOD is an expert. I also focused on an estimated annual pay increase to incentivize nurses even more. So previously, communication only showed a 3% increase, whereas I'm showing that based on the average entry wage of about $28 an hour for a new nurse, that will result in an additional $2,000 a year for that nurse. Moreover, the title for the projects and contributions was renamed Milestones to better capture the purpose of these items and correlate to the novice to expert progression. Next, my design focused on redesigned milestones. Following the same template for the redesigned overview, new signage was created to communicate examples of contributions and projects to achieve progression. Previous communication from UPMC was very busy with this overview. The font was smaller than 12 point and unappealing to read. Aligning with the simplicity of the redesigned overview, the milestones overview seeks to better capture the purpose of the contributions and projects. For example, under staff professional development, there are just 3 examples of what you can do. This is just to spark more conversation with nurses and their managers so that they can contribute to the My Nursing Career Ladder. With these new conversations, hopefully we'll keep nurses better engaged with their current duties and work outcomes. Finally, the email campaign utilizes the 2 redesigned handouts as the overview of the ladder and the milestones as attachment, and will be sent out to all nurses to re-engage the nurses on the career ladder. Through the use of a quote from Florence Nightingale, I'm using motivational speech with clear and simplified handouts to garner more interest and generate more leads for the nursing clinical career ladders. Overall, through the project's deliverables of new handouts, I seek to address the strategic people pillar within UPMC. With improved rhetoric surrounding clinical nursing ladders, the intent is to encourage and see more nurses progress within UPMC. Clear and effective communication channels established through simplified handouts will ease the burden of disseminating information and instructions to nurses. As a result, the hope is more nurses find the administrative burden of participating lessened and engaged in their progression. With more progression achieved, the improved pay and satisfaction of nurses will hopefully help decrease the high turnover rate of 2022. Thank you.